Sarah.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Welcome to Volume Dealer.
It's good to be here.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. Felt good. Sweaty, but good.
It was sweaty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we're dealing with a sweltering heat wave in Melbourne at the moment, so 2 more days of this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, not ideal. So, the first time I heard you guys was actually trawling through my Instagram, just having a look for some new bands that I hadn't heard, and just flicking through, and then all of a sudden I stumbled across a video of you guys playing live, and I was absolutely blown away by your voice. It's just like, hey, whoa, hang on a sec. And not only that, but cool riffs too, I might add. Like, it was like a combination of all of that, and I was just like, wow, who are these guys? Like, this is cool. It's right up my alley too. It's just my kind of gear. So, yeah, I was thoroughly impressed and texted my brother. I was like, we've got to get these guys in the room. So, welcome. Here we are.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having Howling Mountain. Yeah.
Absolute pleasure.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, so tell me a little bit about your upbringing and how you got into music and how your journey started.
Jeez. All right, where do I start? Okay, I think we'll go to my parents. My dad is a jazz drummer, rock and roll drummer. And my mum, she used to work, when she was alive, she used to work for the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra.
Right.
Before she had me, she was managing the MSO. And, my dad's full-time job, he had 2 jobs over the decades, with working with the Victorian Police Band during the day, and then the Opera House, so German Papa stuff, But then there were like jazz standards, like jazz bands and the Grand Wazoo, big band work.
Cool.
His dad was also a big band composer, saxophone, clarinet player. So the MSO were doing some contemporary, funky rock and roll symphony stuff, and they hired my dad to play the drums. And Dad met Mum, Larry met Linda, and my brother at the time, before I was born, wanted to learn the drums. And, next minute, they were dating.
Yeah.
And then about 2 3 years later, I was born.
Wow.
So growing up with a dad drummer and my mum just, full-time parent, my brother didn't really move on with drums. He continued with cricket and football and working as building towards being a tradie and all that.
Yeah.
As a kid, Dad would take me out on drives and he would visit his muso mates, other drummers, talk drum shit.
Yeah.
I would be watching, these jazz drummers from America just with a 20-set drum piece and like 3 kicks, and just I got no idea what's going on, but I know what that is because that's what my dad does, and going home and watching Disney movies and wanting to sing and wanting, being cathartic and theatrical and hammering on the piano, and I think that's when my parents had the nod and thought, I think it's time to get her on the piano.
Yep, cool.
So, at the age of 6, 7 years old, I started classical piano. So, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
Awesome.
I've been going a little crazy.
come to start playing guitar, and how'd you get into bands and stuff?
Probably that's when I was about 13 years old. So I was in the 7th grade, living in Mount Evelyn. Bit of an outcast in school, you know, didn't really fit in, didn't want to fit in, but, you know, there was a little bit of that misery of who am I, what the fuck am I, where am I, what am I doing, where am I going? Until Dad, Larry Keane, as a lot of musicians would know him as, he had an opportunity with his job with the Victorian Police Band. So in 1997, they were invited to perform the World Police Fire Games.
Cool.
And so I came along for the ride. So let's have
awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. And so we extended the trip after the 3 weeks in Canada, in Calgary, and we extended it to America, from LA, California, visit Disneyland, Universal Studios, go to Vegas, you know, and it was all on a bus trip.
Yeah, cool.
So while we were heading to the USA, and we went for a quick mall run in Calgary, and I went to, it was Virgin Records.
Sick.
Yeah. Okay, so 1997, like, I don't know if that's still going. I don't think it is.
No. I don't believe it.
Anyway, yeah, I bought the double tape of Melancholy.
Tape.
Yeah,
Like cassette.
tape. Yeah, tape, cassette, double cassette tape of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
So that made my bus trips in the States through LA, through the desert, very interesting.
Yeah.
And all I could do was daydream about playing in a band.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got back to Melbourne and
Yeah.
yeah.
I wasn't happy when I came back home.
Yep.
So, you know, but I knew I wanted to start guitar lessons. And before I went overseas with Dad, I was on the verge of quitting piano. I wasn't feeling it. But then when I came back, I realised, you know, having parents who value music a lot, they said I stuck to playing piano because it's...
Wise decision.
Yeah, backbone of everything. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
So when did you start playing in bands? So did you have bands in high school or did you...
I tried to. I did form a 3-piece girl band at school at Pembroke Secondary College. I had a friend who I got to play bass for. Hi Rachel. I would teach her. I wanted it so bad.
Yep.
And even though I still wasn't cool, and the cool kids that were playing guitar didn't want to play with me, didn't want to play Smashing Pumpkins or Hole, whatever, I would just reach out to other friends. And I had my friend Sarah Drew, who was a grade below me. She was learning drums. And yeah, I had my own little mini Hole band, you know. Yeah. And then when I was about 16, I was doing some work experience at a music shop in Ringwood, Soundworks. And I found this ad in paper, like amongst all other ads, a band called Prefect with a reverse K.
Nice.
They were looking for they were from Maroondah Secondary College. These 3 dudes, and I just appeared out of nowhere. I didn't care that they I didn't care that they were from another school. I just tunnel vision. I just wanted to be in it. I just wanted to get started, you know. My mum would get annoyed at, you know, dropping me off, picking me up, dropping me off, loading in gear, picking me up. But I got there. I got the experience in playing at the Tote, or playing at the Barleycorn, or playing other various venues, and that was fun. It was good. I started at 16, and then it went from there.
Yeah. What about vocally? Like, did you have any singing lessons or anything like that?
Not so much. I kind of taught myself from listening to other vocalists. At first it was like Billy Corgan and Courtney Love, but then I got a little bit more in depth on my feminine side as a singer, such as listening to Tori Amos and Kate Bush, and then PJ Harvey and records like Aha, Her, and Songs from the City, Songs from the Sea, and then there was Joshua Homme.
Yeah.
His voice is like a smooth leather jacket that smells like a really sweet cologne with a hint of cigarette.
He's got some seriously good guitar moves too when he plays guitar. I was just on some video the other day I saw of him and it was just like... And he was playing bass actually. This was like something else he was playing bass at and I was just quite mesmerised by his moves. Yeah. Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, there's a bit of a hum to it and like there's like the slide between the notes and the groove behind it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
well, we might as well move on to your band. So you've just got yourself a new drummer in the last couple of months.
Yes, we got Mike. We actually have worked together before.
Yep.
But yeah, he's only been with us for about 2 months now. And it kind of feels like he's been with us forever. So, he's doing great. Yeah. He's doing wonderful.
He did great. It's fantastic. Yeah. Love his little drum kit too. It's awesome. This one's, big sound, little drum kit. Unreal. Yeah. Cool. And your bass player, you guys have been together for a while?
He's been in Howling Mountain since day one. When Michael auditioned for us, it was like, you're in. So he's been great support as a band member throughout the years, and he's kind of like the uncle in the Howling Mountain, and he is definitely part of the mountain with in regards to his sound, and how how the mountain rumbles. So that extra fat with a PH. When I got my fuzz and he's got his fuzz, and it's like, it's huge. So.
Fantastic. Excellent. You actually have your brand new 12-inch vinyl record here with us as well today.
That's right. Yeah.
So again, you just did this and put it out at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about recording this.
Recording this was quite a journey. When Al was in the band, we started getting recording ready and writing new material as soon as pandemic was finishing off in 2021. Michael and Al lived just 10 minutes away from each other, like they both lived in Preston. I'm in the hills in Kilsyth. So they had a way of, they'll just do drum and bass jams, record, send them over to me. Okay, cool. I had a good listen. I would take a few samples, and and then Gaslight was born, and Gimme Something was born, and I would start with the vocals. I'd start with lyrics. And then the riffs would come in later. But eventually, we by the time 2022 started, we were we were rolling on with recording the album. Things got a bit rough in my life. So around April to June, my mum was in hospital. She wasn't coming back home. I'll just put it that way.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, coming to the studio was a little bit tough. So I had to give myself a break for a few months, but I came back. And it's amazing when you're going through particular things in life and you channel that through your art, and it really delivers something really special. So there's some moments there in that record that I hear when I listen to it and go, I think we did really well here. So I'm pretty proud of this record. So
excellent. How did you what was the recording process like? How did you sort of actually put it all together? Like, did you guys jam it out, or do a bulk of it live, or did you sort of track separately, or? We
got the main parts out of the way. So drum, bass, guitar, just the basics, and then also rough vocal track over that, guide track. So we got the guide tracks out of the way. And then we did the official tracks via drums, via bass, and I did a lot of layers, a lot of vocal layers, and a lot of guitar track layers. I have a lot of fun playing with harmonies.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. If you hear songs like Gimme Something and what else? Oh yeah, Back in the Day. That gets a bit gospel there. Yeah, so a lot of fun there. And yeah, a lot of we did multiple amps and just let the guitars ring. That was for Time to Grow. Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah. Excellent. Cool. And do you guys have any plans for a follow-up at this stage?
We're a bit ahead of ourselves, so we've already got something baked in the oven.
Excellent. Cool.
We teamed up with Matt Robbins from Colour Sound Studios, and we recorded a few tracks. So it's an EP. We're kind of going a bit stoner doomy.
Yep.
Still Howling Mountain upbeaty, but going a bit doomy, bit groovy doomy.
Yep.
You know. So.
Cool. Excellent.
So there you go.
last but not least, we're going to do some merch with you guys.
Yes, that's
And you've given me an awesome design. This
Yes.
one's really cool. Can't
Yeah.
wait to print it. So tell me a little bit about the design, how you came up with it, and who did the design for you as well.
Okay, so we got in a really cool message from all the way from Indonesia by a designer called Haru Awango. And he's worked with a lot of stoner doom bands, very like fantasy, wizard, dragons, sorceress babes in bikinis, and he's worked with Weedian as well, like really great album covers, t-shirt covers, and I thought I would take it to a different direction. Like, I don't see anybody else doing UFOs, so
Yeah.
you know, we're all about conspiracy theories. And, you know, we've had, what do you call them? They're not called UFOs anymore. They're like unidentified drones now or something like that.
UAPs, I think they
Yeah.
call them now, which
Yeah.
I don't know, unidentified airplane or so. I don't know what that stands for. But, yeah.
But, yeah, and, you know, we get the occasional mate who, or, you know, friend or acquaintance that he's always blown away by us, and I don't know, maybe there's a bit of jealousy there, or I don't know, but like there'll be that some people just get ticked off, and it's like, well, I don't know, I guess we're aliens and we're just that good that we're not from here. So that's a little piss take there, and I just thought, you know what, let's do a mountain and a big ass UFO like Close Encounters and 3 wolves, and we'll just call it that. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks killer.
Yeah.
I'll flash a few of the different shirt styles that we have on sale for everybody so they can see what they're able to purchase, and yeah, that'll all go live with the episode and see how we go.
Cool.
Try and see if we can sell some shirts for you guys.
Awesome. Cool. Great.
Sarah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Hope you guys had an awesome time.
We sure did.
Sweltering in this hot box of a room. No one understands the, you know, you gotta suffer for your art and all the rest of it, but sometimes it gets a bit ridiculous. But thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. It's been amazing.
Absolute pleasure.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.